The Baltimore Ravens are notorious for blowing leads in the fourth quarter, especially the disaster that happened last night, so as a Ravens fan, I'm here to rank some of the worst blown leads of recent time. At number 3, we have the Ravens vs. Browns in 2023. You jump out with a Kyle Hamilton pick 6 and a Keaton Mitchell long run touchdown, you're up 31-17 with 9 minutes left in the game. Now you're going to see this trend a lot. The defense goes soft, the offense does nothing to burn clock and punts it back, and then the other team steals it on the final drive. And that's exactly what happened. That game gave Deshaun Watson and the Browns false hope that Deshaun Watson was back to his Texans form, and we all saw how this ended for him. At number 2, we have the Ravens vs. Dolphins in Week 2 of 2022. You're up 35-14 in the fourth after a Lamar 80-yard touchdown run. Then, 2 blown coverage touchdowns, the offense stalls, and then Tua finishes with 6 touchdowns. Now, fast forward to 2025, and that same Tua just got blown out by the Daniel Jones-led Colts. And for the worst blown lead, Ravens vs. Bills season opener this season. Everyone's watching, you're up 40-25 in the fourth against a team that just bounced you from the playoffs. You're steamrolling them, sending a message to the NFL. You have a 99.1% chance to win the game, and then Keon Coleman scores on the tip touchdown, Derrick Henry fumbles, and on 4th and 3, you don't go for it. You have your MVP caliber quarterback playing an amazing game. Derrick Henry had over 170 yards and 2 touchdowns despite the fumble. Zay Flowers had a career high in receiving yards and a touchdown, and you don't let those guys have the ball. I saw reports that Lamar's cramping, but still, after how bad that defense was, I can't imagine how you don't go for it from there. And at the end of the first half, I don't know why the Ravens even ran a play before the 2-minute warning when they didn't need to. That decision gave Buffalo the ball back with time to spare, and of course they drove down and kicked a field goal. And yeah, that came to bite the Ravens back in the ass. And here's a stat that seals it. Teams that score 40 plus points and rush for 235 yards in the same game were 277-0 in NFL history. Now it's 277-1. At the end of the day, this all stems down to one person. It's the leadership. If the Ravens want to win the Super Bowl, they need to fire John Harbaugh.